The power of choice as an individual is the most powerful thing that you have. There is nothing else that you have more control over than what you choose to do or not do, believe or not believe. And liberalism takes that away from people on things that is very important to their improvement and well-being. Like, think about this. Liberals will say a woman needs the right to choose what she does with her body. That's empowering to her. The liberal will say that a man or a woman has the right to choose who they sleep with. If a man wants to sleep with a man or a woman wants to sleep with a woman, that's their right. They ought to be proud of that. It's their power. It's them being empowered by being able to have that freedom and that choice. But yet, when liberals look at blacks who choose to be conservative, who choose to have a conservative worldview, they don't look at that as empowering because these black people are exercising their right to choose. They look at it as, this is wrong. You're going against your own kind and all of this other stuff. And they say, the policies and stuff that you believe in, that you're supporting, they're detrimental to your well-being. But they'll look at a person who participates in same-sex, sex, which statistically leads to a greater chance of STDs. They'll look at women having abortion, which women who have abortions oftentimes have tremendous emotional distress, and it also can cause them physical problems as well. But they don't talk about that. They just talk about the choice, the power of choice. But when it comes to blacks choosing how to think for themselves, they don't like that. They say, no, you can't choose to be conservative. It's not good for you. You're supposed to think this other way. And when they talk about, I'm going to say blacks, but people in general who are struggling financially or whatever, the poor and all of that, they don't view these individuals as people who have a choice. It never occurs to them that these people are in the situation that they're in because they made bad choices. And therefore, if they make better choices, then they can do better. They literally view poor people, liberals I'm talking about, they literally view poor people as less mentally capable of improving than rich people. Now, people would say, well, no, they just think that they have more obstacles because of, the financial, the favoritism or the privilege of being wealthy and that sort of thing. But here's the thing. When your entire ideology is based upon a system and it never looks at personal responsibility, it never looks at what an individual can do to change, but it's constantly looking for the government to change something, then you're literally saying that these people are powerless, and the only way they can change is if the government or the white man or whoever else, some politician, comes along and saves them. That is condescending. If you apply that to black people and you say that, white people have this privilege and black people don't, therefore black people can't get to where white people are, that's racist. If you look at rich people and say, the only reason why they got to where they are is because they're rich or their dad was rich or whatever. The only reason why they got to where they are is because they were white. That whole ideology of you are stuck where you are based on your skin color, based on your economic class. That's literally racism. That's literally racism and classism. You're literally limiting people based off of their skin color and their economic class. And you have the nerve to call other people racist. Do you not understand the implications of the nonsense that y'all say?